Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. All right, our lesson today is denying, saying something in English like, it isn't that, it wasn't that, and then you give the reason. And that reason is going to be in the subjunctive. We're going to find out that you can start off with no SK and follow with the present subjunctive or the past subjunctive. Also, we're going to find out that you could take no era que and follow with the present subjunctive or the past subjunctive. Generally speaking, most commonly, we're going to go no SK plus present subjunctive and no era que plus past subjunctive. But you can make a case to go either way. But certainly more common, no SK, it's not that, or it isn't that plus subjunctive present, or it wasn't that plus subjunctive past, no era que. Now remember, our subjunctive, the numbers are verb number 8 for present subjunctive, verb number 9 for past subjunctive, and the present subjunctive characteristically is opposite vowel. AR verbs will have an E, and ER and IR verbs will have the letter A in there in the conjugation at the end. The past subjunctive we know is based on the ellos form of the preterite. You take any verb in the ellos form of the preterite, like fueron from the verb ser, change that O to an A, fueron, and then you just back off the N and you have fuera, fueras, fuera, fuéramos, fueran. Past subjunctive is based on the ellos form of the preterite. Drop the final O, or not drop it, but change the final O to an A, and from there you build out all the past subjunctives. There are no exceptions to that. Now, the present subjunctive, as we already said, is characterized by opposite vowel, and it's based on the yo form of the present tense. There are some irregulars like vaya, se, de, sepa, and sea that don't end in O in the yo form, but you take the yo form ending in O and change it to opposite vowel. For any verb like puedo would be pueda, quiero would be quiera, vivo would be viva, and that's how you form the present subjunctive in a nutshell. Now, our two clusters of verbs, querer, to want, poder, to be able, that's where we get the idea of can, saber, to know, tener, to have, mentir is an E to I stem changer. And it's an IE stem changer as well in the present subjunctive. In the past subjunctive, it's E to I. Mentir is to lie. Estar enfermo, to be sick, and we certainly hope that's not for anyone. Ser pobre, to be poor, and comer, to eat. That's our first cluster. Our second cluster, importar, is to care about something or someone. Tener ganas is to have the desire, to want to do something. It's like saying querer, to want. Tener ganas, to have the desire. If you remember the movie with Jaime Escalante, the great movie of the Garfield math teacher who inspired his kids, his students, to get excited about mathematics, and they did so very well. They passed the AP exam. Well, he kept telling the kids, Profe, what do I need to succeed in this class? And he said, ganas, solamente ganas. In other words, you got to want it. You have to have the desire. You got to have the heart, right? It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. We all know that. Okay, ser mala idea, to be a bad idea. Gustar is to like. Ser demasiado caro, to be too expensive. Costar demasiado, to cost too much. Hacer la tarea, to do the homework. Some people say hacer los deberes. Creer, to believe. And finally, siempre pasar, to always happen. So let's take a look here with no SK. It's not that I don't want to go. No es que no quiera ir. It's not that we don't want to pay. No es que no queramos pagar. This is going to be in the subjunctive. Present subjunctive is opposite vowel, okay? If you want to say, it wasn't that I didn't want to go, you'd say, no era que no quisiera ir. It wasn't that we didn't want to go. No era que no quisiéramos ir, okay? Could you say, it isn't that I didn't want to go? Well, if you're referring to whenever it happened in the past, whatever that reason, if it's still existing today, and it's not looked upon as a finished, completed past act, right? If we're finished, completed past act, it wasn't that I didn't want to go. You're talking about something, a wedding or some event a couple of weeks ago. You say, no era que no quisiera ir. It wasn't that I didn't want to go. Es que no pude. It's that I couldn't. Well, you could say if that condition still exists today, you could say, no era que no quiera ir. It wasn't that I don't want to go. No era que no quiera ir. But again, more commonly, we're going to go no es que plus present subjunctive and no era que plus past subjunctive. So let's do that with each verb in each of the clusters. Poder. It's not that I can't do it. No es que no pueda hacerlo. It wasn't that I couldn't do it. No era que no pudiera hacerlo. Saber. It's not that she doesn't know. No es que no sepa. It wasn't that she didn't know. No era que no supiera. Again, you can make a case no es que with the past subjunctive and no era que with the present subjunctive. But we're going to leave that aside because we want to mainline here and we want to get what is the most common way of using these, okay? So here we go. Tener. It's not that I don't have the money. No es que no tenga el dinero. It wasn't that I didn't have money. No era que no tuviera dinero. Mentir. It's not that he lies. No es que mienta. It's not that he is lying. No es que esté mintiendo. It's just present tense. One was mienta, the regular present tense. Esté mintiendo is what we call the present progressive. It's the present tense of estar, esté, present subjunctive rather. Esté, and then mintiendo is the ing. It's still present. And I could say, it's not that he has lied. No es que haya mentido. The key point is that you follow with the present subjunctive. Now when you say haya, that's the present subjunctive of haber. Mentido is verb number 2, the past participle. Esté mintiendo. Esté is the present subjunctive of estar. And then you add the ing mintiendo, verb number 1. Okay? All right, let's go down here. Estar enfermo. It's not that she's sick. No es que esté enferma, ending in a. No es que esté enferma. It's not that he was sick. No es que estuviera enfermo. Using no es que with this one, it's not that he was sick. No es que estuviera enfermo. Like, what is the reason? Bueno, no es que estuviera enfermo. It's not that he was sick. But if you're referring back to the event and it's over and you're saying, looking back at that event, it wasn't that he was sick. No era que estuviera enfermo. Ser pobre. It's not that they're poor. No es que sean pobres with an S. It's not that they were poor. No era que fueran pobres. En comer. It's not that he doesn't eat well. No es que no coma bien. It wasn't that he didn't eat well. No era que no comiera bien. Okay, over here to care. It's not that I don't care. No es que no me importe with an E. It wasn't that I didn't care. No era que no me importara. Tener ganas. It's not that I don't feel like it. No es que no tenga ganas. It wasn't that I didn't feel like it. No era que no tuviera ganas. It's not that it's a bad idea. No es que sea mala idea. It wasn't that it was a bad idea. No era que fuera mala idea. Gustar. It's not that I don't like it. No es que no me guste. It wasn't that I didn't like it. No era que no me gustara. Ser demasiado caro. It's not that it's too expensive. No es que sea demasiado caro. It wasn't that it was too expensive. No era que fuera demasiado caro. Costar demasiado. It's not that it costs too much. No es que cueste demasiado. It's not that it cost too much. No era que costara demasiado. You see how the subjunctives start becoming easier and easier to conjugate. It's all because of practice. Hacer la tarea. It's not that he doesn't do the homework, parent-teacher conference, right? No es que no haga la tarea. It's not that he doesn't do the homework. It wasn't that he didn't do the homework. No era que no hiciera la tarea. Creer. It's not that I don't believe you. No es que no te lo crea. The lo is what you're believing. No es que no te lo crea. It wasn't that I didn't believe you. No era que no te lo creyera. And the last one, it's not that it always happens. No es que siempre pase. It wasn't that it always happened. No era que siempre pasara. Okay, that's a lot. Let's go over now no es que, present subjunctive with all, and then we'll do no era que and past subjunctive for all. It's not that I don't want to. No es que no quiera. It's not that I can't. No es que no pueda. It's not that she doesn't know. No es que no sepa. It's not that I don't have money. No es que yo no tenga dinero. It's not that he lies. No es que mienta. It's not that he's sick. No es que esté enfermo. It's not that he's poor. No es que sea pobre. It's not that he eats poorly. No es que coma mal. It's not that I don't care. No es que no me importe. It's not that I don't feel like it. No es que no tenga ganas. It's not that it's a bad idea. No es que sea mala idea. It's not that I don't like it. No es que no me guste. It's not that it's too expensive. No es que sea demasiado caro. It's not that it costs too much. No es que cueste demasiado. It's not that he doesn't do the homework. No es que no haga la tarea. It's not that I don't believe you. No es que no te lo crea. It's not that it always happens. No es que siempre pase. Okay, we're denying all this, right? Now, let's go with no era que plus your past subjunctive, verb number 9. It wasn't that I did not want to. No era que no quisiera. It wasn't that I couldn't. No era que no pudiera. It wasn't that I did not know. No era que no supiera. It wasn't that I didn't have money. No era que no tuviera dinero. It wasn't that I lied. No era que mintiera. It wasn't that I was sick. No era que estuviera enfermo. It wasn't that he was poor. No era que, yes, it wasn't that he was poor. No era que fuera pobre. It wasn't that he ate poorly. No era que comiera mal. It wasn't that I don't care. It wasn't that I didn't care. No era que no me importara. It wasn't that I didn't feel like it. No era que no tuviera ganas. It wasn't that it was a bad idea. No era que fuera mala idea. It wasn't that I did not like it. No era que no me gustara. It wasn't that it was too expensive. No era que fuera demasiado caro. It wasn't that it cost too much. No era que costara demasiado. It wasn't that he didn't do the homework. No era que no hiciera la tarea. It wasn't that I did not believe you. No era que no te lo creyera with a Y-E-R-A. And it wasn't that it always happened. No era que siempre pasara. You saw how it's easy to go from no era que in the past to in the present. Like it wasn't that I don't care. Like you didn't do something whenever in the past and you're saying it's not continuing now. You're saying no era que no me importe. It wasn't like it didn't happen because I don't care. Like you didn't care then and you don't care now. So you can go both ways with it. But the way we focused was no es que plus present subjunctive and no era que plus past subjunctive. All right. This is some more weaponry for your arsenal, your language arsenal. Remember, everything that we study, all these verb tenses now that we know, everything that we do with a verb, right? We know you can only do 10 things to a verb. You can leave it alone. Verb number 0, infinitive. 1 is the present participle, the ing. 2 is the ed, the past participle, right? 3 is the present tense. 4 is the preterite. 5 is the past imperfect. 6 is the future. 7 is conditional. 8 present subjunctive, and 9 past subjunctive. Everything we do with the verb is going to be in one of those 10 categories, or a combination, right? A combination. You could have 2 different verb numbers going in a combination. For example, está lloviendo. Está is a 3 present tense. Lloviendo is a 1 ing. That would be verb number 31. It's a 3, it's a present with an ing. Okay? So practice these, use them, create. It's not that, it wasn't that. In your mind, in bed, when you put the head down on the pillow. Okay, now I lay my... How do you say that prayer? I forget. Oh, you want to lay down? Okay, now I lay down to sleep. I forget. At any rate, when you go to bed and close your eyes, put the back of the head on the pillow or the side of your head on the pillow, create some sentences. No es que, no es que. It's not that I'm sleepy. No es que tenga sueño. It's not that I'm tired. No es que esté cansado or cansada, right? Create these sentences, make them up. We did that lesson, eso fue, plus whatever you finished it with, that was. One of the most common, I didn't even use it, was interesante. One of our learners said, Pablo, esa lección fue interesante. Eso fue interesante. That was interesting. And kudos to him, because you want to put to practice what you're learning. You want to personalize it, okay? Oh, I know what I was driving at earlier. All these 10 verbs that we use, right? It's like, they're like different types of paints or craft materials from which we create language. Okay? ¿Está sonando mi teléfono? Necesito contestar mi teléfono ahora. Es un amigo que vive en Florida. Se llama Dan. Un momento, Dan. Voy a terminar mi lección de español aquí ahora. Ok, amigos, gracias por estar aquí, gracias por estudiar español. Hasta la próxima lección. Cuídense mucho, nos vemos pronto. Hasta luego.